Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, first of all, if you're new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm amazing and I have fire content and you're going to love it here. And I'm such a darling. Just subscribe to my channel. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And in case you've not turned on the notification bell, please do so that every time I post a video you get notified. Thank you so much for 40,000 subscribers. You all are the best. I love you so much. So road to 50,000 subscribers. 50,000, okay. Today I'm having a session with the one in I'm freaking out because okay, I'm having a session with Flaco Raz and we're going to be asking each other questions. He's going to ask me questions, and not just questions, interesting questions that I know you all have been wanting to know the answers to those questions. So he's going to be asking me questions and I'm also going to ask him questions. So guys, let's not waste time. Let's get right into the video. So a round of applause for the one and only Weniki.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm great. Thank you for inviting me to this interview.
Shut up. Okay, so on to our first question.
Yeah.
Let's just start by.
Can I get you questions direct? Can you invigilate? I'm a supervisor.
Utakaje, this juice, Robert Sizako. Niza set to. Labda si juice, labda hii strong tea.
So wait, this is not the color of this thing.
Yeah, no.
So this is actual juice.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
Umekuja kuniuliza maswali hapa.
I got the
You
juice.
go hapa utacho.
I got the juice.
I got the sauce.
Oh, you got me.
Ndele.
Mbona chipo?
Okay, so let's just start by asking you, who is Flaco?
Who is Flaco? I'll in turn ask you who is Kiranta.
Okay.
Alright, Flaco is me. To those who don't know me, I'm a content creator, and an entertainer, not a comedian. Content creator.
What are you talking about?
That's in the man
Unajipea title.
Just story Adam is kujui. Njia kutoka hapa na mimi kwenda.
Uko ni balcony nataka uende uruke. Okay.
Siwe ni masaki.
Wait, cheki utatoka kwa blog yangu.
Alright.
Okay.
Chill.
So Flaco is entertainer.
Flaco is a content creator.
Uko ni captain wa entertainment.
Sasa utangoja ama. Sorry.
Okay.
So Flaco is a content creator and an entertainer. Generally, entertainer in entail singing, in entail dancing, kitaka, everything. Me I just bring. Oh, and of course comedy videos. So it's that whole package. Socio comedy peke.
Oh, it's a package.
Yeah. Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Okay. So in turn, I'm going to ask you, who is Kiranta?
Kiranta is me. Is just.
No, stop. You can't use the exact words.
You didn't say that.
I copyrighted those words. What I could remember words.
Okay, Kiranta. I'm a 19-year-old.
You're 19.
No, God,
Yeah, I'm
please,
19.
no.
I don't look 19.
No.
Wait, you're 19 years old.
Yeah.
Wait, Acha. How are you 19?
So like,
Wait. Will you join social media when?
last year Kianza.
And then you are so famous right now. How?
Where can you join social media?
I've been here for the longest time.
I knew it. I just had a feeling. How old are you?
Me, I'm 25.
Kanuna is
Now in 2 months, I'll be 26. In 2 months, that is, I was born in December. To go? Feb.
March.
I lost track of time. I mean,
March.
time flies.
Tuko March.
Yeah.
Tuko March.
February. March iko after April.
Talk up, stupid. I'm a YouTuber. I sing. I'm a comedian.
You sing?
Also, yeah. I also
Okay.
I traveled so many countries.
You've traveled so many countries.
As Jokfika and yes,
You-
I've only
Go Atlas. Go Atlas. That is not traveling. Achana na geography.
in
You have
my
traveled-
head.
You travel many countries within 2 seconds. You end up map here, the whole world.
Anyway, I'm just Kerant and I'm a YouTuber. Just that and influencer. You must get your titles.
Oh my
but
god, the motorbike guy.
kuna madharau nini? So, your titles, I've heard you say you're a content creator, entertainer,
Yeah.
but the content yenye unafanya ni content ya kutuchekesha.
Yeah.
So that makes you a comedian.
No!
But tukikuita comedian, you don't like it. Why don't you like being called a comedian?
Me, to be honest, I don't think I'd refer to myself as a comedian. Hata bloggers naona wanatukanga comedians, but that is really wrong information because I don't think I'm funny. Ni venye I don't think I'm.
Acha niwaambie.
No.
Shai notice mtu mwenye ako na nywele refu anashinanga akisema mimi nywele yangu akini. Sasa unafanya but unasema I don't think
No, for real. I think my content ikona funny effect sometimes because I'm not always trying to be funny. To be honest, so I'd not say I'm a funny guy.
So you're not trying to be funny, you're trying to.
No, nikiandika content iko tu na some funny elements sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why me as a person I don't refer to myself as a comedian. Comedians I feel enclosed in a certain space where I'm only supposed to be making people laugh. But
Yeah.
content creation is talking beyond just that space ya comedy. Sometimes naweza fanya kitu yenye informative because it's not always just about making people laugh if it has no positive impact on people, right?
Yeah.
So that's why me, Nikito comedian, I don't really embrace it like that because I feel I am a content creator and content creating involves sometimes I do music, sometimes I do because Nikki post music. What am I doing? I'm not trying to make people laugh at that time. It's something that has a very different impact on people. Might be a certain group of people because most of people know me as na your side of comedy. So
Yeah.
I think I come as a package of many things. You just see which side to embrace. Because honestly, there are some guys which is very funny. They don't find me funny, but they say like, oh, okay, I think I like his side of the music more than the comedy because I don't think Flacco is funny, right?
Yeah.
Which is very fine. That's why I say I'm generally an entertainer, not just a comedian. It's content creating.
Okay.
Yeah. So now it's my turn to ask you the question.
Mhm.
All right. Let me see. Oh, so you. I noticed you're really growing fast online, right?
Yeah.
Because if somebody checks your statistics on YouTube, you're really growing fast, by the way. Unapatia watu wengi kama
Oh,
hivi.
we thank the Lord.
And your Instagram is really booming because una post picture hivi. You know those times, your time to go pale Kisumu, the only people who I knew used to nini that was Obosha na post picture hivi you go to like with your heads on your shoulders. In shoulder
Obosha is how old? Like kwani unajua?
Obosha is I think my age mate. She's 20.
She doesn't
she's-
look her age. She looks like 14.
Yeah.
So-
I know. Ama that's why people like you because you look 12.
Do I really look 12?
It's either 12 or 21.
12. Let's just go with that. Okay.
Alright, so what are you doing different? Because you're really
Um,
growing fast online. Like, what are you doing different
I don't think
compared to others?
there's anything I'm doing different. Okay, yeah, there is. Before before I was still famous before. What do you mean? But I
Before
feel
what?
like before
what?
See, wait, let me answer my question.
Alright, so.
I feel like kitambo, I was just lost in a cycle, trying to please everyone else. You see, I was trying to please everyone else. Like there were things I couldn't do, like I couldn't post this because I feel like some people won't like it. So I just decided to like be myself and do things that make me happy. If you are a girl and you are in a place that you feel like you're in the wrong place, you deserve better. These men are just trash. And
You can't say that.
yeah.
Kwani am I a donkey? I'll jump into that.
You don't need a man to be happy, baby girl.
You are potentializing a whole generation.
No, you don't need a man to be happy, but that's true.
Yeah.
Do you need a lady to be happy? You can be
Raha
happy.
jipe mwenyewe, that's true.
Exactly. The
You're
moment.
scaring men out there.
Why?
You-
Hit me up. Hit me up.
Oh no. The last time you said alisema hit me up. Vixen alichukua mawe akapiga Vixen mwingine kichwa. To hit me up because of the app.
Hit me up.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So
My
what you're
level.
doing different is keeping it 100, like
Yeah.
being very real.
Being
yourself.
real with the public, just being me.
So blogs zilianza na you're still there. So blogs zilianza na stories are during that time when you were really trending for all those reasons.
Yeah.
Right? Carlos, Flat Carlos. See, it was posted. It was
I
posted.
knew it.
It was posted, right?
Yeah.
So what exactly was happening between you guys? Because ile video pale amekubeba alafu sijui mnafunikana uso even them video inakatika hapo. So you leave people so curious like, okay, what exactly happened after this video?
Exactly what you're thinking.
Wow.
Your mind is corrupted. That's
No,
why you're surprised. Maybe mtu anafikiria tulienda kunywa maji because we are tired.
Oh,
Kurukaruka. Okay, so this is what happened. I met Carlos. Like you'll remember my video with Ajib Gadoni. Hiyo time ya tukifanya video na Ajib tulichelewa kushoot, so Ajib akachelewa. So she called Carlos and couldn't pick her up. So that's the first day I met Carlos. So I was so excited because you know this is Carlos and he's famous and he's a superstar on TikTok. So I was so excited. Tukaongea, we exchanged numbers. So yeah, we were just friends. Then that was before the Me and Cocktail video. So remember that video and you're like on Nairobi Gossip. Why are you looking at me with disgust?
No, it's not this. It's not disgust. So it's
This guy, what's this?
Mimi kisonga came niko hivyo because I'm concentrating. It's not disgust.
Okay.
It's like hii mambo ni ngumu.
Okay, so after video ya Me and Cocktail ilikuwa on Nairobi Gossip, it was just, it was hate, love. It was just so, kwanza sana hate. The hate was ilikuwa to so many people were hating. Oh sijui, why are you doing such things nini. So I did the reason why niliambia Carlos, please let's do just anything, any video that is going to make people's attention, like itokea tu kwa Cocktail, at least watu wache kuongelea, because it was pissing me off. At least watu watoke hapo, we just take them to somewhere else. So I told Carlos, let's do a video. Now, alafu, you know Carlos, the type of videos he does. So I told him, I want to be one of those ladies you do those kind of suggestive videos. So nikaenda, so I went to his place, tukashoot like five videos. Then the same day we were on Nairobi Gossip, but nothing happened. Like we are just friends. We just did it for what?
Just because.
Just cause.
Okay.
I wouldn't say ati kuna reason why. if that makes sense.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. Twitter. Let's talk about Twitter. People don't like you on Twitter. I've seen people trolling you like all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Why? What happened? Tell us what happened.
Twitter.
Yeah. Actually, Twitter is bad news for everyone.
Yeah, Twitter.
How people love you on Twitter where you are just.
Let me tell you something. First mistake somebody should never make is to think people love you because you're famous. No, or for whatever you're doing. No, because if something happens, in very rare cases you'll find people come through for you, right? Yeah. So most people, when you're in a certain sport, people look at you because of they envy. It's not love. Yeah. You should not take it like that. It's envy, because if anything bad happens, even people who are close to you have been cheering, you will be like, hey.
It's like you know people love you, like you have so many fans. But when your video came on TV Nairobi Gossip, suddenly unashanga, hey, where are my people here?
And when you unaogopa ku comment, wanafurahia deep inside.
Yeah,
like check your video. Yeah, it should never get to somebody's head. So people really people still show me love on Twitter. Yeah. But like there was a point.
Some people.
Yeah. That is genuineness, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of fakeness wherever. So genuine people definitely still support what I do on Twitter or anywhere else. It's not just Twitter, right? But on Twitter, there was a time. Definitely, I was rising, right?
On Twitter.
Yeah. Watu wakianza kupatia support anywhere, not just Twitter, anywhere. People really give you so much support as a content creator, and this has really happened to so many. Napatiwa support. People push you, man. You are the big thing. Brands nakuita left, right, and center, and then out of nowhere, people's focus shifts back because another person has come. That's how people are.
Yeah.
Alafu, you time when you may go down, now people start putting you against this person. Like, this guy against this guy, who is better? What do people really used to show you support? People are now, your content is trash. People are trashing you left. People are trashing you. Unangalia like, hey, these are the same people used to show me love. So I mean, I guess it's a factor that is really dangerous. People don't appreciate that much because at this point, Mimi, I've really risen like really fast. I'm not at the top, but I know I've really improved. I've really risen.
Yeah.
But Mimi, at this point, I look at Kajairo. Kajairo is the god, right?
He is.
Yeah. So nikianza kujicompare na that guy niseme, people are now praising me, alafu wananiput against Kajairo, right?
Yeah.
People start saying that I think Flaco's content is hotter than Kajairo. Me, I can't allow that because I know this guy is great.
Yeah.
So you should never forget how much somebody made you laugh or entertained you at some point. Because at that point that person did it, it mattered, it changed your life. Yeah, so that really happens a lot on Twitter. Am I talking too much?
No.
You sound like a preacher right now. Let me preach because your time when people are trolling me on Twitter, it really taught me a lot, and it's really I feel that it was really important for me to make myself ready for that time because I saw that time coming. You can never be Nini forever. Yeah? You can't please everyone forever.
Yeah.
And that point where that line is drawn, now that is the time when things start changing in your life because you realize that you're no longer being controlled by people. Like Mimi, let me tell you, definitely fan base yangu, they always just want me to kufanya maybe mtu mwenye anapenda videos za Momotis. I don't just do Momotis based videos, it's general content, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes it just doesn't work for some people. But your time when everybody is just giving you so much support, wasako like tunataka kufanya videos za Momotis peke yake. Stop doing music, stop concentrating on this and tupate tu Momotis peke yake. That if you put yourself in that situation, trying to please people, utajipata that you've really neglected so much of yourself.
Yeah.
To concentrate on kufanya this. So as a person, you're growing one line and you'll never grow in general. So that time when that happened, it drew for me a line that, yo, I'm not supposed to please people. I'm not a puppet. I'm not going to be a public's puppet. So I'm just going to do what makes me happy. And that there's nothing, and you've also said it. There's nothing that's...
Don't lose yourself
Yeah.
trying to please
Don't
people.
lose yourself trying to please.
Please
And I was,
people.
kuna time nilikuwa in that stage where naka down naanza kuscript niko like, guy, naweza fanya nini wase wacheke. At this point, I feel nime on a state where I'm really in control of myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm no longer about nataka kufanya hii video watu wacheke. Ati must say next week nataka kufanya niki decide right now that I'm not doing a video for 2 weeks because I don't feel like it. I'll do it. And then in that time I'm coming back with a hot video. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm no longer like, sija post for long, maze, aki watu wataanza kunisahau. It's not about people, it's about making myself happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maze, that's
I feel like we're kind of like we relate.
You can't do that. That was embarrassing. Cut out that part. Just say, okay, your part.
Oh my god, karibu nieke.
And then nikiweka tu kwa video, boom. Now you sound effect. If the majority feel like you've gone against what they think, people might not support you or not agree with you or whatever measures will be taken, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I mean what happens, and that's fine. Whatever I said that ilifanya wasewa ni troll, you tell me ilikuwa troll, but when I looked at it later nikaangalia like, okay, people really trolled me for this, but reading this even 2 weeks later naangalia like, do I really regret what I said? I mean, what I typed, I read it again, it felt so right at that time. So I cannot regret what I said because that was genuinely what I felt.
Right.
It feels right for me, and that I might be stupid for that. I don't know, but that's what.
So
I genuinely felt.
the Sauti Sol whatever, that was the first time you got trolled.
I've been trolled before on Facebook.
Before Sauti Sol.
Yeah, but that was just on Facebook for posting content yenye ilikuwa ina suggest that stories are kunyonga.
Yeah,
but I didn't. It was suggesting, but Facebook. I know. People troll me for that, but I still explain to people like, yo, so you parents, you just want to close your eyes and pretend like, yo, my son is 24 years old, but he's a virgin and he's in campus.
I keep.
You're lying to yourself. These are things that happen.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. So
every day.
Yeah. So say I don't accept when I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but I feel that is right to myself. And I might be stupid for that. It's debatable, but yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, your take on relationships. So nilichiki video yako on YouTube where you're talking about toxic relationship.
Hey, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. See, I saw it a long time ago. So what advice you as a person would you give to girls out there in toxic relationships?
Oh, who are in toxic relationships?
Yeah. Sorry, you talked about it in the other video, but I just brought up that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I feel like relationships, it should be a two-way. Like the way I treat you, I expect you to treat me the same.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you're the one who is loving too much, you're the one who is trusting too much, and the energy that you're giving the other person is not reciprocated, you don't belong there. Make yourself a priority. Self-love is very important. So we've seen so many people doing comedy. There are people who do videos that are almost the same na what you create. And there's so many people in comedy. Wengine wanajita the king of comedy. And you also do comedy. So would you consider yourself ama unaweza jipatia that title ya kuwa the king of comedy?
To be honest, I'm not the king of comedy. So if you're out there crowning me, I don't know.
But you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'm not, but I don't really think I'm the king of comedy.
Who's the king of comedy? Recommend. President of sorry, sir, we respect you.
Yeah, he's the king of he's the president.
He's
of
president
comedy.
of comedy.
Africa. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Me, I'd never call myself. I don't because from the start time we learned from your videos. It just has the comedy effect, but I don't think I got into the industry kwanza kujipatia hizo titles. I'm the king of comedy.
Yeah.
I'm the best. I know I'm the best version of myself because you can never literally photocopy Flacco. If people believe that what Flacco does is top notch, you can't photocopy that because people already have the original copy. So
Yeah.
I think I'm just the best version of myself. Siji crown that I'm better than somebody else. So no, I don't think that was not my original plan when I was starting all this. So I'm not the king of comedy.
Who do you think is the funniest comedian?
The finest comedian?
Yeah.
There are so many talented comedians up in Kenya.
Yeah.
Very, very talented. But just the weird part is mimi nikiona mtu wako up there niko like, oh, thank God for you, you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Thank God for what I'm
That's how it should be actually.
Yeah, but sasa mimi naingianga huku grassroots. Hata ukiangalia very most of the time kwa my stories, I normally scout for what's in I feel like this guy is a genius, man. So msapati recognition. I'll name Vic Brandon, that guy is a genius. Say
he is
TikTok 1.1 million followers.
You all should go check him out. He's kind. And I know
great.
Yeah,
that guy
he's
is
great.
There is Mugambi. He sort of does. Unajua me, this type of comedy are quick cuts and playing all the characters. Like I'm really waiting for who is going to crack this code. That guy Mugambi.
Alafu yake it's complicated because anafanya voiceovers.
Yeah,
so you imagine.
I see
my
the work
God.
behind that guy's nini. It's amazing. You guys go check out Mugambi.
Amazing.
He's really
And
good.
Vic Brandon.
And Vic Brandon. Alafu there's a girl Anitwa Sheila. Just totally
Sheila
random.
who? Oh yeah.
She's really good. That is talent. And it's very sad that people don't know them. Alright, so it's my turn to ask you the question. It's kind of chilly. Like, is chili hot? Chili is pepper. Pepper is hot. Ama is cold. But chili means cold.
But
And pepper
how
is
is
hot.
it hot?
It's bland.
Comment.
So,
Oh,
were
no.
you in a
Oh
relationship
no.
with Cocktail?
Oh no.
Were you in a relationship
What
with
do you
Cocktail?
think?
No, you can't ask me what I think. People want to know what you...
Me, I wouldn't say it was a relationship.
Entanglement. What was it?
Just shut up. I feel like things were rushed. Everything happened so fast. Whatever happened in Kisumu. Alafu when I came back to Nairobi, it was just, especially when everything ilingia Nairobi gossip, that's when everything changed. So we had to be whatever you guys wanted us to be. Okay, we were whatever you guys wanted us to be.
Those guys wanted you to be something.
Shut up. See, wait. Okay. Yeah, vile your story lilik.
Yeah.
Like we just had to come together and just
And together as one. We have to
To
come
appear content.
together as one. Oh, we're gonna appear. So,
to upper content.
Ukisema content.
Musiboeke.
Allah.
Musiboeke.
Hey.
So I feel like we are friends. We are still friends. And kama vile nimesema, I wouldn't say it was a relationship. It was a situation. We were just trying to see if things will work, but unfortunately. But we're friends. That's what matters.
Alright. So your relationship with Cocktail now is how? You guys are friends.
We're cool. Just that.
Cool.
Yeah. Next question. You have tattoos.
Yeah.
A lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
And dreadlocks. Like we all know African parents
Yeah.
or other Kenyan parents.
Yeah.
So, what do your parents think?
First of all, me, I grew up in a family, and I know they don't really, like my mom and my paps, they will not really advise me to have tats.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think
locks.
there's a parent who would advise you to get tats.
Especially Upper Kenya.
Kenya.
My parents, they will not allow you to do it. But you know, when a parent and bring a child up, you bring the child up teaching the kid certain things. But as they grow, they start having minds of their own. Where, like me, at this point, I don't really think tats are bad. That's my belief, and I'm not influencing anybody to have tattoos. But that's what I think. All right. So you go with what you believe, because as you grow, you start embracing different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me, I love tattoos. I love piercings. I love locks.
Since ukiwa mdogo.
Yeah, and I said, nikiwa mdogo, and I said that once nimaliza hizi whatever, I'll do all that. Because I'm not a child. I'm past 18. So you square under 18 and you don't listen to your parents. Yeah, so my parents at this point, they're okay, because I mean, why would they not be okay? This is Flacco.
Yeah.
Nikitoa easy, I think hata naweza lose family. I don't know, I'm not sure. But that is what pays my bills right now. And I send my parents money, so I mean, they feel it's helpful, and yeah, they wish me best. So
since you've asked me that question, also I have to ask you a deep question. So, tumekuwa na Nairobi Gossip not once, not twice. You and Notiflow. So, what's your relationship like?
My relationship with Notiflow.
Yeah.
First of all, social media is a scam. I'm using your words.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
social media is a big scam, because I wake up on a Monday. Was it a Monday? Because Easter, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because
right?
I remember the caption was Happy Easter.
Yeah. So me naamka Easter niko Nairobi Gossip because of a reel that Notiflow posted. So I just get in the comments and then answer like, yo, people don't even know what happened, because Notiflow and I were supposed to do content. Notiflow and I were supposed to do content.
What kind of content?
When you mention content in capital, that's why you asked what kind of content.
Yeah.
It's a certain script. I was looking for an artist to do it with, a female artist. So me and Notiflow, we started talking through that time, and then that day we took the video is the day I actually met Notiflow for the first time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those videos, it's for the first time. So we discussed with Notiflow. We were discussing the script.
Yeah.
Kwa restaurant, and then Notiflow akasema ni I sindikiza her.
Where?
See, to show her. That time I was in a staycation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nikamwambia, okay, you can come to discuss the script kwa restaurant. So mi nimepeleka Notiflow ni washroom.
It was kitambo, because that video nimepostia.
Ni kitambo. Guy, hiyo video ni ya kitambo. It's ni ya kitambo for real. Because your time
is not working. That kitambo.
It's not that kitambo. It's this year, like early this year.
Okay.
So I was showing her the directions to the washroom. Yeah, because I've investigation there. I know the direction. So kupeleka huko. She wanted to take a snap. You just know Notiflow, right?
Yeah.
Snaps like, hey, we are preparing content. That was the nini. Then.
But how comes we didn't see that snap saying you guys are creating content?
No, sister, she was going to do that on the caption or whatever. Wait, do it in Notiflow and then.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So me I paused there. Then me nashtikia kidogo. She was like, Lord, what just happened? Yeah, I was confused.
But you didn't do anything about it.
No, psychologist. If you look at my face there, I was surprised. I was surprised.
Really, guys, was he surprised?
Yeah, because I mean, Notiflo is a star. I mean, nimekuwa nikisikia Notiflo from kitambo. So your time like
From Kitambo?
yeah, see, I knew Notiflo kitambo. Like I've been.
Imagine me, I knew her
Yeah.
after Nini Photomoto. Like
Oh,
I don't even know any
Oh my
other
god.
song.
I understand you're 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So-
bored.
So, deep down, I was freaking out like, oh my god, this is Notiflo. When you're freaking out like that, no, see, I've been I was not famous when nilianza kusikiza Notiflo, and your time, like, oh my god, Notiflo, Vega Sidika, Huda, oh my god. So
Yeah,
your time,
I understand.
so your time, I freaked out, like, oh my god. So she touches me like this, I'm like, oh no, this is not happening. Like I was I was confused. So
She confused you,
those
that's
videos,
what you-
me I didn't know she's going to post them.
Yeah.
So she posted them, which is not a bad thing, because either way, for me to take videos now, she probably knew I'm going to post. I probably knew
And she's going to post.
and it was not a problem because sikuwa nimemkataza, and it's just okay, and she did it, right?
Yeah.
And then they end up on Nairobi Gossip. So what do people see? People see like, I'm in Ipek, now we're in a relationship. But the actual thing is, we were meeting to discuss a script I was supposed to do now. And then
Yeah. Okay.
after that it was so akaanza kusema tuko in a relationship. Me, that was too much for me. I cancelled that script. So
After Nairobi Gossip.
after Nairobi Gossip, I was like, yo manze, hey Joe, easy see forms nataka ku. So I cancelled that script, but then akanikujia akaniambia if it's possible, I work on a project with her. So after.
Yeah.
So
How did you react? Like, did you confront her? Like, why did you post that?
I can't blame her, right?
What does that mean?
I can't blame her for posting that because she took the snap. Where was it supposed to go?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because we
that's
were
what
working
I'm saying.
on a project with her. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically after that akanikujia akaniambia if I can be she's working on a project, if I can now hope on her project. Yeah. And so I had to ask my management. So but I was going to do the project. So nikaenda kuuliza my management wakaniambia no, for this and this and this and these reasons, no hard feelings.
Yeah.
So when I told Notiflo that I don't know how she took it, so akasema I don't chase, I replace, right, on her nini.
Yeah.
And then me, I said okay. So what does it look like? It looks like now sasa ameniacha ameenda Eriko. No, alini exchange as the person to work with on that project.
Yeah.
For Eriko.
Oh.
You see it alini dump. We're not in a relationship.
Oh, now we get it.
Yeah, so
Now
me
we
nikasema
get it.
okay.
And we were
And
so
then-
confused.
Yeah, and then it's posted, and then it looks exactly how it's not supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Inakanika umeniacha.
Unajua
Okay,
Kenyans-
I'm hurt.
You can't convince Kenyans otherwise. If
Yeah, wakiamua ati ni hivyo ati hao sio kuko in a relationship. you
Yeah,
can't do
no,
that.
they're in a relationship.
Ka unaweza sikia ati tumefanya video hivi, now we are in a relationship.
Which
Kenyans
is
wakiamua
not-
hivi.
Ni hivyo.
Ni hivyo. That's
But-
the problem.
So, guys, that's exactly what transpired.
Now I'm asking you the questions. So, after everything that happened, you had fans on you. They are always about, hey Maze, we really love the videos they used to do, but those videos are not there anymore. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely people talk negative because the content has changed, right?
Yeah.
Watu wanakupea matusi pale, negative talks here and there, which you're not supposed to listen to, but do you respond to negative comments?
Okay. First of all, immediately after whatever transpired, after that, Nelly received a lot of hate.
People saying you dumped the guy. Hey.
People were saying so many mean things to me because I was on Nairobi Gossip after, like, I was leo naekwa leo after 2 days narudi huko, so it was just so hard. And at that time I'm not someone who will just I'm not open. I want to come and tell you mimi niko na stress because of this. So naiweka tu hapa. Sometimes like I don't think that's the right word, but I feel like I was depressed. So then just one day I decided to like open up and tell my sister about it, and she just told me like you shouldn't listen to these people. These are just people who are having like hawa ni watu wako na mashida zao. They're just trying to bring you down. You know what happened? Like me, saizi, if anything happens, if usikie uko sijui I'm dating sijui who and who, I will never come out trying to explain myself as long as I know what happened. I don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, I don't. So nowadays what I do is I delete, I unfollow, I block, and I erase you from my life. Anything or anyone that tries to rob off my peace and my happiness and the love I have for the people around me. If you come telling me, oh CG, this and this said this and this and did this and this with when, I will block you and I'll delete you. That's what I do nowadays. It really helps. If people say bad things about you, block them, delete them, and follow them. Haters are good people because haters make you
energy. Una hate double energy. Hate is
so also I love you. I love haters. Now
they really inspire people.
Yeah.
Because you go like, yo, I'm not failing on your watch. No. Yes. So you hate me, so we are going to double this effort.
Actually, haters are the first people. Like, okay, posting, haters come to your page. I'm posting.
On a view, but they don't like.
So, I love you, but I still don't care about what you say. So
that's the spirit.
So, in December, I guess it's December last year, or if I'm not sure, but there's a time Uli post that you're going to start, is it selling chocolates? And also ulikuwa na match ya t-shirts with kina Otis. So what happened? Because we are still waiting for them.
Do you story concern? Can I put on the Otis hair? The Otis wig?
Yes. Guy ulibeba.
About Authentics chocolates. Okay, the reason why the production of that merchandise in pause is because there is something bigger that I'm working on with my team first. That's why I paused production, merchandise, chocolates, and the shirts. But it will be coming soon after I've kicked off your project, the Authentics.
Also, still in progress.
Yeah, in progress. It's being worked on. That was just a teaser. I was not saying that it's in the market yet. It was just teased.
But see, there are people who sell. Me, I've seen people
who sell what? Just linear. There's no way you can sell. Nobody has those. The linear. Call it blueprint. Zaburu.
Washa. Okay, so Samiacha nikuulize. A wig, like you bought it specifically for Otis? Yeah,
but that time in economy, but I didn't know it was going to be the identity of this character. I was just looking for Kituniza change my outlook.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I feel there's a very difference.
Big difference.
Very difference.
Very different.
Big and very different. Yeah, there's a very big difference between Flaco and Otis. Actually, Nikiva, this like when you remember wig, I feel like my mood has suddenly changed.
But Otis is just Flaco, no?
Yeah, Otis is Flaco. But in most of the cases, I feel Otis is a more timid version of Flaco, because Flaco is a combination of Otis. So Flaco is a combination of all these characters, but Otis is just Otis. Like if this week I feel like something has been subtracted. Okay, so at this point, you're very, very famous. Yeah, you're very famous. There's no debate about that.
Watu kama Flaco anasema I'm famous. You can't tell me otherwise. There's no way. No way.
Yeah, you're very famous. So,
Yeah.
when you go to place, definitely circle. Like, oh my God, character! Oh my God, character! Please, take a picture of me. How do you handle that? All that fame. You are 19 into that famous. Like,
Unafanya ikae kitu kubwa.
no, it's guy. Me 19. What was I doing at 19?
Ulikuwa tu
I was working in a push on.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh no. Guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Genuinely, people who know me wanajua mimi niko
Kisumu.
Yeah, niko na professional.
Kisumu mnakula ugali ya nini?
Sasa
Nimedhani mko na pesa huko. Mnasiaga. Ai.
Kwani kusiaga ni mbaya?
Simi nadhani mnanunua.
That is ugali for the week.
Mnataka lenye.
Ile unakula hivi ugali, una hibernate. Una hibernate the whole time.
Shit.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
My question is, how do you handle fame? Because you're very young in famous.
Me kenye naweza sema after my breakup it was hard. Because before at least sasa we were two in kila mali tukienda we were two, at least hapo naweza mtu I'm a family, blah blah blah, I can let him do the talking, then me I'll just be there like self. But sasa now that I'm alone it's hard. Sometimes you don't know what to tell, like mtu you don't know what to tell them, then people expect so much from you. Like mtu ataona umepanda matatu, hata atakupiga picha utoke hapa tu nje na Crocs ama utoke tu nje umevaa tu vile unataka, it's a problem. Like it was hard, but nowadays I don't care about what people say. Nitaenda kwa mama mboga, nitanunua
Managu,
nitaendea vitu za 15 bob na sitaenda na mask, na utanipata, we will take a selfie and you won't tell me anything about, you won't do anything. Kwani sasa because we are Flaco sasa you can't live your life the way you want.
Kama ni managu.
Lakini obviously wewe unaweza enda kula kwa kibanda.
Mimi nakula kwa kibanda.
You're lying. Okay.
I eat kwa kibanda. Me by the way, nitaenda kukula kwa kibanda. Alafu I'll wait for you there. Uni post huko Nairobi Gossip. Utani
but that like the other day someone record Shakila because she's buying food pepino.
Are you kidding me?
Kwanza that's a class. It's a nice place.
Yeah,
so why would you record her? Kwani what was she doing wrong? It's just it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Me saizi utanipata nimenunua chipu mwitu. Shika kanda barabara.
Smoke pasua. Tutakula kwani
sasa kwanza natoboa hii side hivi ni nini? Nilia hivi. Tomato sauce. Yeah,
it does me. I don't feel like it makes sense. Kama you know me, let's just take a photo tuongee. Si ati kuni record ati so that you go and unike huko.
Aku pocket shame venye excuse uko broke.
It doesn't mean we are broke ati cause that was school much.
Me I've been eating McDonald's all my life. Alafu I'm famous for 2 months.
Sasa
nafaa kununua pizza.
No, people. Where?
No, me I'm going to eat McDonald's because that is what I love. Kwani fame brought me to die. I'm not going to die.
So me I feel like
hey.
Okay. Me I feel like you shouldn't care about what people say. To just live your life.
Yeah.
Just
live your life.